Good afternoon. Welcome back to the shed. It is getting to be rather fall-like here, and with fall in Montana comes possible snow. And today is the beginning of that possible snow. We're predicted thunderstorms until Thursday, and on Thursday it could snow. Just general changing of the seasons. And with that, you're wanting to pull out your fall blends, which I have kind of today. Smoking my Brebbia Pura 943. And I have my Orlik Dark Strong Kentucky. And I won't go too much into the Dark Strong Kentucky. If you want to find out more about it, there are lots and lots of reviews on here on YouTube. Seeing as it was probably one of the most anticipated re-releases of a tobacco. Pipe's making a little bit of a whistle, but that's okay. Nice tamp here. And as I'm just rambling, filling time here, brings us kind of to our topic. So, this past week was a little bit emotionally difficult for me. It's kind of that feeling of the weight of the world and the situation around you just beared down heavily on me, it seemed. And as the week progressed through, I had a friend that was sick, and so went and bought her some tea from the store and went to go run it over to her house. And had not intended to be there very long. You know, she's sick, she needs rest. I don't need to be impeding on that. So, brought her the tea and she welcomed me in, and her response to seeing the tea was, "Well, you should sit down, we should have a cup of tea together." So I did. I not one to be rude and refuse one's offer of hospitality. Sat down with her and we proceeded to have a cup of tea. And we talked for quite a bit actually, and we were in her kitchen. I looked over at the microwave and clock read 10:15. I had been there for an hour and a half and not even realized it. But as much as she needed the tea, I needed the conversation as well. And of course, if you had asked her, she wouldn't have said she was doing anything that had been needed. And it was that conversation, the support of a friend, that really provided me with a lift to my demeanor. And isn't it interesting how we often give support to one another, and you all this week watching your videos, or this past week, seeing as it is the start of a new week, it has been quite helpful to me. I know that none of you had intended to do anything of, support for me or looking after me for that matter. That's the way it turned out. It was exactly what I needed, and I hope that in some situations when I talk to y'all, my talking is what you needed. It's funny how support is one of those invisible things that oftentimes when we're giving it, we don't know we're giving it. Just to be there, to listen, or freely offer advice, really helps. And I know that I am not going to always provide the best support. I do what I can, and I think that's what really matters to most. So we do what we can. Because we all need a lift sometimes. Just somebody to talk to, somebody to be there with us. And it's part of what being a friend is about, part of what being a member of a community is about. And really, as much as we like to say in this day and age that we are completely self-sufficient, we aren't. Nobody does it alone. We all need somebody from time to time. Frankly, I enjoy having people in my life. Wouldn't want to be completely in solitude. Harkening back to last week when I talked about solitude, that you can't be that way all the time. We all need someone. And part of that too, if any of y'all ever need just someone to talk to, seek me out. Forewarning on that, sometimes I am slow to respond to a direct message on YouTube. That is why there is my email address there, so it's a lot easier to get a hold of me that way. I check my email like 2-3 times a day. So, yeah. If ever you need someone to talk to, I'm here. Just let me know. And with that, I'm going to leave you with a quote from Bear Grylls, and that is, "A man's pride can be his downfall, and he needs to learn when to turn to others for support and guidance." And with that, my friends, until I see you again, be kind and good to each other.